So we have talked more than we really want to about the Kanye West kind of making an ass of himself part 1970. I don't know why I got that far this time. More on that later. And 1972, let's say. But he has also veered into some really vicious right-wing conspiracies about George Floyd actually overdosing on fentanyl and not being choked out by a police officer. Then there is the Jewish conspiracies run amok. Like literally there's a new gay Jewish conspiracy video every single day. Like this is just the thing he's figured out is the button he can press to be able to cry victim to cancel culture as much. And he's learning that a lot of conservatives are not going to ride with him on this one. Even Ben Shapiro's starting to be like, hey, yo, Candace, like, this is just no. Like, he's doing the whole, this is a network of people, and we obviously have wide disagreements. We have Matt Walsh, who has been credibly accused of pedophilia, and we have that disagreement. And then we have Candace Owens, who believes in anti-Semitism, and that disagreement. And the Daily Wire is just a wonderful place where news happens. But
But they all support the state of Israel, so everybody is A-okay.
Except Candace Owens, apparently. But more on that, not on Power Report, thank God.
Oh, God.
But Jack Antonoff, more on him later. He's a very accomplished producer
and musician with Bleachers.
Yeah, musician with Bleachers. He's produced a lot of different works from recently with albums from Lorde, the 1975, a number of others. But
he just did stuff with Taylor Swift, did stuff with a bunch of indie artists and things around. So you heard my many rants on Jack Antonoff's production. So
he called out some of what Kanye was saying about all this anti-Semitism stuff and had some pretty strong, replies back to it. One of the things Jack Antonoff said mainly was, don't fuck with us. Another thing he said was, I would just do anything to wake up and not hear anything about Kanye, especially when it's about the fucking Jews. Because Jack Antonoff himself is Jewish. And he was apparently, this is in the middle of a rant saying, listen, I'm Jewish. We take pride in our skill in basketball. And then he's goes into this thing about Kanye, and he actually goes into some real moments, saying, here's the thing about that little bitch. So Bowie went through the fascism phase, right? It's dicey shit, but the motherfucker's making some of the best records that ever happened. Kanye is so far from good work. It's just, what do we do besides just tell him to get the fuck out of here? I would just do anything to wake up and not hear about Kanye, especially when it's about the fucking Jews, man. I mean,
man's got a point.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say, oh wow, he was an anti-Semite, but he made great hits with David Bowie, because like I think you can't separate the art from the artist. And when it gets things,
I always say Michael Jackson.
Yeah, welcome to Audioface. More on that later. But I mean, there's the thing here that I'm glad Jack Antonoff's pointing out is that even Ye right now is not making good music. You can't make the, oh, he's a genius, but he's just, very flawed thing, because he's not putting out anything good.
He hasn't for a decade.
It's been years.